What's up? It's your boy. Hopefully my voice thing is working today. Let me know. Actually, what voice thing? Just what it sounds like. Happy to be here. Silence the phone. Here we go. Okay.
Actually, hello. Welcome everybody. This is weekly challenge number 80. It's a real special one. We're making the theme for the Sonic Sorcerer in his winter mood. So this is a new thing. If you're not a part of the Discord already, please join. There's a link in the description of this video. It's a community, great, beautiful community. We'd love to have you. And we're blessed to have a real master of music in the community. He's the Sonic Sorcerer is his name. That's all we know. And anyway, he's agreed to have a theme written for him. So participants have written a theme, and the theme will change every season. So now it's the winter theme, which will be posted in the Discord and voted on by the community. So after this stream, there'll be a vote going on in the Discord where you can decide your favorite or three favorites, and then the top one will become the winter theme, and the melody from that will become the official theme for all future versions of the seasonal theme, let's say. So in the future, when we have one for spring and summer and all that, we'll be taking the melody written here and doing something with it in a new style that represents the sorcerer's mood in that season. So hope that's hype for you. I know it's hype for me.
Hype, super hype.
Hype. It's super hype. I like to push all these buttons. Now I got them working again. Okay. So welcome to, wow, so much chat. I can't believe it. Okay, welcome to, let's just start here. Maddie, DJ, Elbow, Amanda. Do we know each other, Amanda? Welcome anyway. Frio, David, Thomas, ASMR Ambient. Is that how you say that? Darmolian, Chris Cummins, Bob, Frederick, Roger, Pele, Jem. One day this is not going to be possible, so I hope you enjoy it for now. Well, maybe, we'll see. Omkar. It's just too many. It's too many. Yobin. Baby. Hip Hop Happens. Okay, I think we're there. I think I've got to the bottom of it. If I didn't say your name, either pretend that I did and feel good, or post again in the chat and I will say it because I like to know who's here. You're all branded now, all sold out. Yeah, I see that. All right, so I'm not making a track today in case anyone is unaware. I'm just listening and giving feedback, and it's just me today. No Ian, no Carmela, so no one's going to temper my opinions. They just are what they are. I'm going to speak my mind about it, about the song, and then you're going to vote anyway. And you can definitely, please do, vote against, or let's don't put it that way. Let's say, don't let my opinion on the track, deter you from voting for your favorite. If you really like one and I'm like, then vote for that, because it's not me that's deciding, it's you. So yeah, we're only getting feedback. In fact, if you don't want feedback, I should have made that clear. If you don't want feedback, tell me now, or you're just going to get it. And then I don't know what'll happen. You'll be happy, embarrassed, sad, angry, perhaps. Depends on what I say, I guess, which depends on what you did. So yeah, if you're here in the chat and you don't want feedback, then I'm happy to skip your track. Just let me know. Feedback is appreciated. All right. Well, we'll see about that. You're gonna fucking get it indeed, yeah. Okay, so we have 24 tracks today. I think that is the most we've ever had. I'm going to go quick. Well, we'll see. I'm going to play the songs, I'm going to give feedback, and I'm going to try to not get caught up on it being like, but this and this and this. We'll see. I don't know. 24 tracks can take a while, so let's load them into a playlist. Oh, you have 2 versions. Use V2. Let's see. Did I miss that? I think I deleted all the duplicate versions, but perhaps not. Oh, yeah. Oh, you submitted it 1 minute before the cutoff time. I see. It's like that. We have 23 versions. Oh, we need the Sonic Sorcerer image. Yeah. Okay, 1 sec. Here he is. Can I just drag this in here? Yep. Where can you go? You can be like this. I can be like, oops, what did I just move? This? No. You. Yeah, there we go. Me. Okay. How's that? So this is the Sorcerer. I don't know when the picture was taken. He's been around a while. So let's make a playlist. Add to VLC Media Players playlist. Yes. All right. Like his multiple beards? What do you mean? Just a single beard just happens to look like that. I mean, he's not self-conscious, but his headphones don't fit anymore. He's growing into them. Or perhaps that's the way. Maybe you don't actually want this to touch, you know. It would deal with the issue of this getting uncomfortable after a while, right? It's just beard for all, bear for all seasons. All right, here we go. Let's get into it. First of all, we have, I'm just going to go in some order. I can tell you now it's going to start with bit start and it's going to end with Joshua. That's what I know. And here's the track. Oh. Yeah. Avoid resonance in the cranium. Do you think it's a good idea to learn a DAW while learning the piano and music theory? Because whenever I try to do that, I tend to neglect the piano player doesn't think more than the DAW. I don't know. That's super unique to each person. But you should join the Discord and ask that question. You're going to get a lot of answers. I'd be curious to find out. All right. Here we go. This is bit start with... no, it's not bit start. Why did it put things in a different order than... Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, this is bit start with a dance with the Sonic Sorcerer. Okay. Oh, maybe I should just, like... No, okay. The point, what I was mentioning in the challenge description was you need to write a melody. You know, there needs to be a strong melody that's very obvious. This is the theme. It can be in any genre, though, but it needs to be wintry. So keep all this in mind. Winter, Sorcerer, which I gave a bio for in the thing. Maybe I should just read that for anyone in the future who is unaware of the Sorcerer. I don't know that anybody's unaware of the Sorcerer, but in case you're not, here's the short little bio of the Sorcerer, just so we have some context. The Sorcerer's birth and early life remain shrouded in mystery and rumor. His image can be found in crude but unmistakable cave paintings across the world dating back at least 50,000 years. It seems he looked then just as he does now, a living anachronism, or perhaps a time traveler. Those who have been near him throughout the ages all write of the same experience. The sound of the harmonic series radiating outwards in pure tones, enlivening a state of inspiration, relaxation, and clear perception in every human, animal, and spirit within the surrounding area. His voice is never heard, but his message is always clear. All is music. Music is all. His movement is like a gentle breeze, and he goes where needed. He is the perpetual dawning of new music, revealing fresh possibilities and opening the ears of humanity when the time is right. No sound escapes him. That most subtle vibration at the basis of all creation is the source of his mind, the timeless muse of infinity. Should you be in need of inspiration, close your eyes and call upon him without words. His presence is never guaranteed, but should he bless you, you will know it. Okay, that's a little backstory on the gentleman, and let's get into it. Does he dance? Any serious musician dances. Okay, so a dance with the Sonic Sorcerer. Bit start. Let's check it out. Oh, get the volume right here. Please let me know if the audio sounds okay. That was a great bit start. Wow, really like that. Nice melody. Nice playing too. Like the use of the harmonic minor sound there, or melodic minor, whatever you want to say. Full minor, so I'd put it. Yeah, it's beautiful. Great wintry vibe too. I think you really did a great job in general. I don't really have too much to say about it, honestly. I think the violin sounded nice. The piano was nice. Whole thing went together well. I heard the melody several times over. That was great. It's just great. Okay. Sorry, I don't have anything more substantial to say about it. Yeah, it was great. Wow. Okay, elbows next with A Sorcerer's Path, it's called. Okay, elbow. Wow, nice work, elbow. Amazing. Great arrangement. Not expected, not what I was expecting at all. That was awesome. Wintry, I heard some wind. I don't know if it gives me the most wintry vibe, but perhaps. I need to think about it some more. Like the sounds, great arrangement. Something about the production on the big section, I don't know if it was the drums or whatever, felt weird to me. The mix, like, I'd have to hear it again, but maybe this, I don't know, it was just what it was, lacking bass or over compressed or something. There's something a bit odd about the actual mix in that section, but otherwise it was really well done. really well done on the arrangement and the melody and the interesting chromatic tones and changes, and it was great. Like, awesome. Nice work. Next up. Okay, I need to parse this file name. The person is Aunt Das. I have to poke a bit of fun at you here, Aunt Das, if you're here. Just because the file name is Aunt Das winter theme harmonic heart dupenloop. Which, just so you know for the future, that's the example title about how to structure your title. You don't actually have to put my name and dupenloop in the thing. If you don't want. I mean, you could. Maybe that's your choice. Cool. Okay, here we go. Winter theme. Let's check it out. Beautiful. Wow. Dark. Wasn't expecting it. It's, really somber vibe. I mean, it's very wintry and icy. Somber vibe for the wizard. The actual samples for the strings are the weak point here, which of course is beyond your control if you don't have better samples, and maybe a little bit of the violin writing parts there I take a bit of issue with, but otherwise I think it was great. It's beautiful, very contemplative. That's the word. Somber. Very nice, Aunt Das. Like that. Can you guys hear this? Yeah, right. I didn't do a track, but I was gonna, if I were to do it, I would have thought, this sort of sound. Can I play? Which is like a Mixolydian scale with a flat 6. Right? Or Dorian could have been a great option too. Somehow I want to say that the blending of major and minor, like that, both of those do. One is like lower half major, top half minor, and kind of vice versa. That would have been my choice. Curious if anybody used that. Okay, next up we got C-Del. C-Del. It's been a little while, hasn't it, C-Del? Maybe I'm tripping. C-Del with Source of the Sorcerer. Source of the Sorcerer. Yep. Okay, C-Del, let's check it out. Nice one, Cdell. It was great. It was got a real bouncy vibe to it. Bouncy vibe, and I want to say there's a few harmonies in there that came across a bit ambiguous to me in terms of like bass note and chord relationship. When the bass was playing with it, I wasn't quite sure how this is supposed to feel. But overall, really clear melody. Your horn samples, need to be upgraded at some point. But I like the arrangement and the clarity to it. Wintry. Is it wintry? Yeah. The wolves, I guess. The wolves of winter. It was great, Cdell. Welcome back. Thanks for that. I got nothing else to say about it. No, I'm not making my own goose. Have you done a video on getting the best out of string samples? Nope. Nope, I haven't. And I'm not the person to do that, honestly. There's probably many, many people on YouTube who are better suited for a video like that. I just like obsess about it. That's my advice. Obsess about it until it sounds good. Do not settle for anything less than the absolute best sound that you can produce. That's all I do. Great. Okay, next up we got Jem with The Eternal Dance. I like that. Okay, Jem. Wow, nice work, Jem. That was great. Very nice melody. I like that a lot. Also like that dark vibe. Yeah, I want to say that increased articulation and dynamics in the piano would be a way to go in terms of like, I felt a bit stiff, like a bit robotic. I know that you're not like a piano player, so perhaps you just drew it in, I don't know. But a little bit of like, letting this melody note go beyond the beat, and then it kind of does a little thingy, and I don't know, some stretching and pulling I think could help there. The snare sound just was, to me, like sitting right here, excuse me, and everything else back here. If it was like way more doused in reverb, the snare sound, to like sit it way back in the mix, so it's not like trying to be the melody. And then I personally, the tuba staccato thing takes me a bit out of it. I would have gone with a pizzicato stand-up bass. Doom, doom, doom. I know that's probably like just way too cliche, but same with the home was drawing my attention a bit too much. But overall, I love the piece. I think it was actually really great, Jem. So nice work, especially with no guitar in it. I'm into it. I mean, I'm not into it because there's no guitar. I just mean, because you're a guitar player and all. Next up, Chris Cummins with Perpetual Dawning. Hey, I like that you grabbed that term from there. That's nice. Okay. Oh, and someone said, Goose said late upload, which I got. I see it there, Goose. I will actually just pull that out right now. Cool. Now, yeah, Chris Cummins. Here we go, Chris. Ending on the major. That was great, Chris. Nice job. Nice melody. I really love the instrumentation with the like Moog or Moog type synth there on top with the bell or something. Yeah, it was really well done. Really dark again. But people have a really dark vibe with this Sonic Sorcerer, hey? It's interesting to see. Nice melody. Feels good. The little like chromatic thing is good. I would say that the left-hand piano part felt a bit shaky at times. Like it was, you know, of course, pushing and pulling, but perhaps felt a bit, what's the word? I don't know, perhaps just lacking polish or confidence or something. Like it was pushing and pulling well, but even in there, there's micro rhythmic issues to me, to my ear anyway, that feels like there's a lack of ability or a lack of confidence or a lack of something that maybe could be cleaned up. Of course, playing it sounds like it's played by hand, which of course is great, but that does take me out of it a little bit. Feels just a tiny bit like need to refine that a bit. The extended chords at the end were an odd choice for me. And I mean, you know, I love extended chords, but you had like a minor 9 and I can't remember something else there. And compared to like the straight triadic stuff that was happening before, those things felt like a little bit like, oh, it was like a totally different vibe now all of a sudden. So that's my small amount of complaint about it. But otherwise, really dig it, Chris. Nice work. You got a great musical sense. Okay, now we have, I think this is going to be his first submission ever. I don't think he's here, though. Connor, are you here? Contron. So Contron is a personal friend of mine, IRL. So Ian, who you guys have seen and know, is also good friends with Connor. We were all lived in the same city together, play music together. So, very interested to see what Connor had to say here. So let's check it out. Connor, it's called The Sonic Sorcerer. Okay. Wow, nice work, Connor. That was cool. You know I like that. Love the harmony, the intro. What is going on here? What stuff is like exploding on my computer? Okay, 1 second. Let me just make sure it doesn't actually explode. Cool. Yeah, it was great. Love the intro harmony, love the harmony throughout. I mean, I'm a huge fan of that melodic minor, classical type of stuff, as probably everybody knows by now. I also created that synth sound, so I know it. The instant one note plays, that's that one. So I'm happy to use that. However, I would have wanted a different sound for the melody. I feel like that sound doesn't lend itself too well for the high stuff. Some kind of like sustaining thing that maybe even has some vibrato or whatever, like a Mogi type sound, you know, would have been really nice on that, or anything else. It was a bit just one feel, having every instrument be that sound, but the actual composition was great. Nice melody. Again, like on the dark side, which I guess, you know, maybe I don't know the wizard that much. You know, you guys seem to really have a vibe on him that that he's into the natural minor, harmonic minor kind of vibe. But great. Loved it. Windows type beat. Yeah, right. Okay. Sorry if I'm missing stuff in chat. I have to just like, you know, kind of power through here because there's so much. Am I missing this? It's like a bunch of songs didn't get added to the playlist or something. Okay, let's just do it like this. Screw the playlist. I'm just gonna do it one at a time. Hey, Colonialist. Okay, so now we've got, don't tell me you're not going to copy and paste. You are going to copy and paste. Copy. I don't know, maybe that has to do with like what my computer is freaking out about. It's like, you don't have a keyboard anymore. Okay. Now it's debt. I don't know if you find being called debt or DEBT. Okay, what is this? What's going on here? Like my USB stuff is like, nah, we just, I don't know what that is. It's never happened before. I don't know how to prevent that from happening again, so sorry. Yep. I'm just gonna have to play it, and hopefully it's fine, and if it's not, then I have to do like a BRB and try to do something. Anyway, so this is gonna be Debt with Sonic Sorcerer, Control the Magic. Okay, Debt, let's check it out. Wow. I don't know what was going on there. It literally sounded like two songs were playing at once at times. And I was not playing another song, so it must have been in the track. I don't know if it was intentional, Deb, but there was times there when like you were in two keys at the same time, and my mind was like being pulled in half. I don't know what to say about it. Other than that, the lead thing had some wintry vibe to it for sure. And if that was the main melody, that little thing, I would have wanted something more obvious, more strong, be like this is the melody. You know, that felt like a little kind of, I don't know, repeating ostinato phrase type thing over and over, but I wanted like a clear, strong, here is the theme, and here is the harmony for the theme. So I don't know exactly if it was intentional, but when that low stuff was coming in, it was like breaking my brain harmonically, what I was hearing. I couldn't parse it. So if you want to tell us in the Discord, or if you're here in the chat, if that is intentional, those two things, then you need to look at that. You need to look at that relationship between those chords. I mean, if you want, maybe you love that sound. I'm not sure. It was brain breaking for me. I'm sorry that those sounds played during your song too. I really apologize for that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna actually unplug something, because what else can I do? Yeah. Okay. Unplugs the power cable. Yeah, exactly. Unplug the Ethernet. We're done. Hey, Will. USB 2 and a USB 3 socket. Interesting. I've literally never had it once, and I've not changed anything. This is exactly as it is every day of my life, streaming or not. Anyway, next up, we got DJ Vu. Sorcerer's at work. It's not your fault. Yeah. I don't know what he's trying to get me to do or think, but I never know anyways, right? So, okay, my keyboard is like, yeah. The amount of time I've spent dealing with computer problems and technology and general problems in my life is, I don't get those days back. I know some of you do that for a living. How you do it, I don't know, but I know that you do. Okay. Mehmet, hello. All right, DJ. The Sonic Sorcerer's Winter. Plain and simple. Here we go. Okay, my keyboard literally doesn't work anymore. Nice work, DJ. That was really cool. I really like the how clear the theme was, and the theme feels good too. I like it. It's got a bit of like mysteriousness to it, but it's also like chill, and it was cool. I really like that. That I'm assuming that's supposed to be someone walking through the snow, perhaps. I don't know. Sounded like a Naragon song for a second. Cool instrumentation, though. I like that you actually used a beat. I was hoping some people would do some beat-based music. Really enjoyed that, DJ. Nice work. And Naragon, you know I'm just playing when I poke at you all the time. I hope you know that. I love to just poke at people when they have little things. And you seem like someone that likes to poke and be poked, so. But if you don't like it, just tell me. Now we have Frederick Svensson. You'll shoot back, yeah. I bet. Called He is the Sonic Sorcerer. Good old Facebook times. Okay, wow. The poking. Nice reference. All right, here we go. He is the Sonic Sorcerer. Frederick, let's check it out. Wow, nice work, Frederick. That was great. Nice mix, nice arrangement. God damn it. What is going on with my computer right now? Sorry. That was great. Really liked that. Melody is very nice. I would need to hear it probably a few times before I'd be able to like remember it, because there's a lot of movement in it, especially at one part. It was like a lot of big leaps going on, which I do like, but I need to hear it several times to be able to remember even what it was. But great vibe, great mix. Wonderful. Check your keyboard. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to check about it. It is my keyboard plugged in as per usual, and that's where we stand. If it happens one more time, I don't know what I'll do. I'll have to do something. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, my keyboard actually doesn't even work anymore. You can open the Windows volume mixer and mute other app system sounds. Okay, let's do that. Ends the stream, yeah, exactly. System sounds, donk. It's the Sonic Sorcerer's headphones, yeah, right. It's just plugging them in and unplugging them constantly. All right. Now we got Frio. I feel like Frio's all over this challenge. This challenge got Frio's name written all over it. Okay, Colonialist. See you soon. All right. Frio. Magus Inventum. Wonderful, Frio. It was beautiful. Great arrangement, nice flow of elements, like the melody. Well, I guess I'm a bit confused on the melody in terms of I don't know exactly when it ends. I can sing some of it, and then I don't know, like, is that one note the end, or is in the main part when it keeps going, is that variations on the melody, or is that repeating the melody, or, you know, that's a bit where I'm confused. Otherwise, I think it was great. That's it. That's all I got to say about it. It's really, really nice. Another serious one, you know, has a bit of like that. Sorcerer. He'll make it. Oh yeah, and then the build-up felt like I got a little bit let down. Like the size of the drop, let's say, wasn't matching the volume of the riser. That's one thing to look at. I felt like I got there, like, oh shit, and then it comes like, oh, yeah. I want it to be like, boom. But I always want that. It's just who I am. I'm reading a title here, and I just... so this is Naragon. Wicked Winter Wizards theme tune in it, bruv. Hashtag snow. If you know what I mean, wink, wink. Check it. Naragon. So I'm just going to have to cut that down to... Let's just do this. Just call it wicked. I hope that's a poke, by the way, because I said that's a word you're never going to hear me say, that word. Wicked. Wicked, bruh. No, I wouldn't say bruh. No one who says bruh says wicked. Wicked, dude. Shit's wicked. Wicked, you know, like I'm just, it's never gonna happen. I don't know why, it just doesn't work for me. We had a discussion about slang. What kinds of slang are you down to say and what kinds are you not? And like, yeah, you hear me say bro, bruh, sick, dope, fresh, cool, I don't know, some other stuff. But wicked, no, not for me. All right, here we go. Naragon with wicked. Dot. Wow. Not what I was expecting. It's about as far away from what I was expecting to hear as it could possibly have been. Wow. I honestly don't even know what to say because I've never heard you make anything like that before. I had a hard time following the melody. That's what I can say. I don't know if that was your intention. I have literally no idea if you're even trolling me with some part of this or not, but I just have to take it at face value. The melody in the beginning overlapping itself constantly with notes hanging over each other. I couldn't follow what I was supposed to be hearing. But then when that thing comes in, doom, 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 you know, Nawa kind of vibe, really liked that. That was cool. And nice instrumentation and super unique. Wow. It's great. That's why I kept crying about not being in my comfort zone. Yeah, right. Yeah, she was wicked. Nice work. Wow. Good for you for stepping outside the comfort zone so far. If you guys hear what Nargon's music normally sounds like, this is like antithesis. You poked me back, yeah. Wow. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, now we got any just left. Sorry, David. Just left. Pale Skinny Swede with the Sonic Sorcerer's theme, Winter Edition. It's the Winter Edition. What number are we at? We have, including this one. Oh, my stupid keyboard. My God. We have 12 left to go. Wow, we have 24 tracks. Okay, so now we have, Pale Skinny Swede with Sonic Sorcerer's theme. Yeah, here we go. Whew, that was wonderful. Nice work, David. There's another one that's like way outside the comfort zone, I want to say. Sounds like nothing I've really heard you make before. That was great. Nice soundscape, as always, of course. Major key? The first, I think. Nobody else did major key, right? I don't think so. Yeah, it was nice. Nice melody. Not, what I would have personally thought when I look at the Sorcerer. But the actual experience of it was great. Nice wintry vibe. Mm-hmm. Yours was Lydian. Sometimes, yeah, right. Sometimes. Yeah, nice work, David. It was great. Key change in the middle? Or am I tripping? I think it was, right? That was really Santa vibe. Okay, I can see it now. The Sonic Santa vibe. Mm-hmm. All right, next up we have Perfunctory with Sonic Sorcerer's Winter Hot Chocolate. Does the Sorcerer drink hot chocolate? I'm learning a lot about the Sorcerer today. Would he do that? Here we go, Perfunctory. That was great perfunctory. Okay, melody. As an ongoing joke here that I'm poking perfunctory with lack of melody in everything that he does. Not entirely, but you know, that's the joke. That there was a melody there. It was a nice one too. Really like that. And yeah, that little motion there feels really nice. I want to hear that over and over again. This, for me, too much of a gap though. After that nice little phrase happens, I felt like it would just, I didn't know what to listen to. I mean, I would listen to things, but I thought like, oh, is that the melody? Oh, is that the melody? Oh, and then to come in again, oh, there it is. That was my sensation, is that I perhaps didn't have enough continuity in the center of the melody. But every time I would come in, I'd be like, yeah, I like that. I like that. Great vibe, great mix. The drums sounded huge. The bass, it's really good. The sleigh bells, maybe like a little bit on the nose, you know, a little, I don't know if you know that phrase, but a little bit like heavy-handed. It's winter. Ching, 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 ching. Otherwise, it was wonderful. Nice work. I really like that. Great sounds, great soundscape, sound design. I mean, as always, what else am I going to say? Yep. Okay, next up, Phantom Chaser with Think of Me Sorcerer says winter theme. I don't quite know how to parse that phrase, but Think of Me Sorcerer says winter theme. It makes me think of like, you know, notice me, senpai, notice me. Anyway, Phantom Chaser, let's check it out. Here we go.
During coldest nights, just close your eyes. Think of me. 'Cause just close your eyes. Think of me.
Okay, now I get the title.
Think of me.
Says the Sonic Sorcerer. It's his winter theme. I'm assuming that's how it goes. That was cool. Totally unexpected. Nice work, Phantom Chaser. I like that a lot. Melody, theme. Is that it? That's what I came away with anyway. I didn't get a sense of like, here's the theme of the Sonic Sorcerer. I was so enraptured by the
Think of me in the darkest nights.
That was great. Yep. Oh, and that I don't know if it's just a pet peeve for me or for everybody, but that sound of stuff being overly time stretched. You had this like that had that artifacty kind of thing. I hate that sound. That's not your fault that it sounds like that, other than you're the one that time stretched it and you should know better. But I mean, come on. Anyway, it was great though. It's great. Phantom Chaser, really liked it. But that time stretch sound, this keyboard, why? It literally won't even type now. Okay, so let's do this. And I'm just gonna unplug and plug here. 1 sec. Okay, we plugged. Do we type? No. How's that possible? That my keyboard is plugged in, is clearly receiving inputs, has lights on it, but will not actually give input. I can't even... Okay, I just have to do it like this because I can't type anything right now, so... Reflections, Shep. The artist is Shep. The song is Reflections. And here we go. Cool vibe, Shep. That was nice. There's some bizarre harmonic relationships in there, though, to my ear anyway. I don't know if it's just the bass against the chords. I don't know exactly, but some feels that are confusing to me that I don't know how to parse, basically. That just feel like the wrong bass note for the chord, or the chord itself perhaps is just not working. I don't know. Anyway, the overall vibe was great. Love having the drums in there. It had some wintry vibe to it, but the melody, I don't know. Maybe it's because of the instrumentation, just being on piano like that, I couldn't get it. I can't remember what it is now, and it didn't stand out. I needed some other instrument to play it or something to like be, here it is. It just felt a bit too blended in, and maybe also because it was, I might just be completely tripping on this, but my memory now, trying to think back, is that it was very stepwise, you know, like whole steps and half steps up and down, you know, scalar, as we would say, without many leaps. And the leaps generally in a melody are places of, what's the word? They're like landmarks, let's say. The points that stick in your mind. If you've been moving stepwise a lot and then you leap, it like, woo, gives meaning to everything. And that combination of leaps and stepwise, I think, is like totally necessary for a really memorable, strong melody. Maybe that's what was missing there. I don't know. I'd have to listen to it again. I might literally be completely misrepresenting what you did. And if so, sorry. That was my impression of it. Some weird chords, great vibe, but melody wasn't either strong enough or not played in a way that made it clear to me what it was. But nice to have you submitting again, Shep, as always. Nice work. Now, keyboard. Now we got Rufio, aka Maddie. Maddie still writes stream in his title every time. Just saying, Maddie, you don't need to do that. I'm going to play it on the stream. Okay, here we go. Sorcerer's Battle. All right, so let's try it. Where did it go here? Throwing shade. What, on the sorcerer, or the sorcerer's throwing shade on you? Curious about this. Wow, big. That was big, Maddie. Nice one. So epic. It didn't have a strong enough melody to me. Maybe I'm tripping on it or missing it, but it felt like I don't know what the face of the song was. I don't know what to grab onto. Is it the or was it the thing that was coming in there? Like a lot of the melodies I was hearing to me felt like I don't know, background melodies or counter melodies or something like this to a main one. I didn't know what to focus on to say, that is it, that's the theme, let me sing it for you, basically. So I don't know if that's a matter of instrumentation, that a different instrumentation would have shown me what it was, or a matter of the melody itself. I'd have to hear it again. It's hard to remember this stuff. It just kind of like disappears the instant that I hear it. That's life, I guess. Yeah, but great vibe, nice mix, felt big. I think that was one of your like actually best mixed tracks to date, Maddie. It's nice. Got the compression, pushing the limiter a little bit. Like it. Okay. Now we got Goose. Unroasted. Sonic Ether by Goose. Let's check it out. Wow, that was cool, Goose. I really like that vibe. Nice key change in there and all that. It's cool. The melody was nice, but it's, for me, this kind of melody is a good example of one that, separated from its harmony, loses its meaning because it's the you know, and you need the changing bass notes in order to perceive the differences in the melody. So not that there's no differences in the melody, but you know what I mean? To perceive the emotional change is related to the relationship, not to the melody itself. That's because the melody isn't actually outlining any chord changes, but is a kind of like, you know, whatever, repeating motif that just is altered by the things. Nice as it is, it reminds me of... that's the same. You know, so a similar sort of vibe where it's like a repeating little thing, which in itself is nice, but without the changing bass notes, it doesn't hold anything. So when you go to sing it later, you either have to be imagining the bass notes to feel the effect of the harmonic changes, or it just sounds like the same thing over and over again, which it is. But the arrangement is great, it's huge. Like the key change, just like unprepared, bang, in the middle. Great vibe, great instrumentation, like it a lot. Melody is for a theme, for like a lead theme, doesn't quite make it for me personally. Perhaps everybody else disagrees. Okay. Oh, by the way, if anyone doesn't know, I don't mean this to be like a plug, but I have a free video from one of my courses. It's on the channel. It's about melodies, what makes a good melody, it's called. And it goes over exactly this. It goes over exactly this point of melodies that outline changes and become memorable because of their mix of leaps and steps and the way that you can hear the chord changes in them. And I compare different melodies that work and don't work and whatever. If that's of interest to anybody, it's there. And if you want to learn more about it, it's in the course. And the course is in the description, and you all know that. So I don't want to plug it and tell you about it again. Let me tell you, listening to the melody and solo while mixing really got annoying. I know how that goes. Sound of the Sorcerer, Roger Beckett. Okay, Roger. Let's check it out. And it's over. That was huge. Wow. The Sorcerer. It's the exact same note that I just had to goose, Roger, is the same thing here. It's same notes too. Flat 3, 2, and 1. Great notes. But if there isn't some change in them, you get the point. I already went through the whole thing. Good vibe is huge. The melody, same issue that I just told the goose, of course. And then also rhythmically, I was confused. Sometimes I couldn't tell how the melody was rhythmically lining up with the backing instruments. It felt like sometimes it was on a different tempo almost. Like it would move over bar lines in ways that I couldn't predict. Yeah, that was my feeling of it. But the production was just massive. Yeah. Yeah, it's something that, you know, you can just by changing one note in the thing, you can imply this versus this versus this versus this versus this. Every note that changes is like implying a different chord, right? And you can hear the harmony changing when, you know, if something goes and then goes, and you feel a chord change there. Now it's on that chord. First one. Then by going just like outline the next one. And then if you just maybe change this. And then, right? All those just little placements of notes, especially when the note changes on a strong beat, your ear, without any harmony, will immediately go, oh, that's a chord change. Oh, that's a chord change. You know, even a listener who doesn't even know that the chords exist, which they don't, but in the context of this conversation, they'll perceive a chord change. Okay. Now we have Darmolian. It's version 2, in case you don't know. I'll get rid of that. I can't even get rid of that. I can highlight it and cut it. All right, here we go. The sorcerer awakens. He was asleep. I'm learning. That was great, Darmolian. I like that. I like that a lot. That's a good example of a really clear theme. I could sing that back to you. I could play it back to you. I know what all the notes are in the thing. It was just like, bang, that's the melody. Don't mistake it. I like that. I want to say just reverb. If you just added more reverb on basically all those instruments, the mix would have come across more realistic and more epic. There's a thing with, how to put this, but if you're going to be dry, then the role of reverb, which is space creation, needs to be fulfilled by something else. So for instance, if things are dry, but there's nothing that is like doing what a reverb does, which is constantly sounding from kind of loud to quiet, do, 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 do. For instance, a harp could be doing it, or a piano, or it doesn't have to be arpeggios. There's many ways to do it. You're essentially, you can take the place of reverb with instrumentation and then still keep everything dry. Not that it's fully dry, but here I felt like the epicness wasn't matched by the space of the epicness, mix-wise. Anyway, composition-wise, liked it a lot. This is, I have nitpicky things here and there. I'm not going to go into it. The ending, of course, was great. I think you had like the flat 2 chord Neapolitan thing there at the end, and then goes into the major, which was sick. I like that. Yo to Connor, we did your track earlier, so you can watch the stream before and check out what I said about it if you want to. I liked it a lot. And I didn't say hello to Sashi. Hello, Sashi. I don't recognize the name. Sorry if we met before. Chris. Hey, Chris. Jay Yelton. Jay Yelton. I think I don't recognize the name either. Welcome. Okay. Now we got... Wiccan by Musique of Robert McGraw. Not Wicked. Not Wicked. Wiccan. Oops. Are you here, Music Cave? Okay, here we go. Wiccan. Wow, that was a vibe. Music Cave, nice one. Holy moly. Clear melody, nice bells, icy kind of bell sound. I don't know if it was intentional, but she had some like just dissonant stuff going on there in the beginning. Dissonant, sometimes to the point of like shocking to me, like what is this? But then it all cleared up, and it was much more clear it was going. But the melody disappeared. I didn't hear it again. So I would have liked to hear the melody again at the end, especially over that trap beat. Would have been cool. The dubstep beat in the middle sounded like you put a reverb on the drums, which felt odd to me. Felt like the drums wanted to be super impactful, but because they were in like a room, they were set back in the mix. That is what it is. The trap drums, though, they were like right in front, super clear and punchy. So I would have liked the dubstep drums to be like that as well. Melody was pretty good. It's something that I can remember, something that was clear to me, and I could sing it back and all that. But again, I feel like it maybe needed more development, let's say. Maybe be a bit longer, kind of outlining chord changes. I don't know, something to this effect. That's my sensation anyway. But overall, really cool vibe. It's like almost like 3 songs in one, but they were unified by the bells. Nice work, Robert. Music Cave. That's your first entry, right, too? We have some other first entries that I miss. Maybe we did. Sorry if I missed anybody. Yeah, and Jay Yelton, you said you're checking out the streams after finding all the cool music and Studio One content. That's great. Nice to have you here. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, Det had his first track as well. Det. Thank you, Naragon. Okay, next up, Winter Magic. We have 3 more. Next up is Winter Magic by Phosphine. I never know Phosphine, whether to say Phosphine or Phosphine or Pahosphine. Oh, that's probably it. Pahosphine. You have to use a limiter. I tell him that every time he posts anything. He's pretty resistant. It's quiet. It's really quiet. That's what I can say. It was great. It's completely different than what we've heard. I like it. It's very cute. I like the bending. I like the wiggling. I love it when synths do that. You came down, came up, and then wiggled. That's great. Feels real nice. Major key. Yeah. Super unique entry. Clear melody. I mean, like, Not the melody I would have thought looking at the wizard. When I look at, I'm looking at him now. When I look at the wizard and I think, doesn't immediately strike me as being like what his aura feels like to be in. But I like the vibe. It was very fun. Had a lot of character like that. He is listening to this. Yeah, that expression on his face right now. That's what's playing in his headphones. That's great. Phosphine. Pahosphine. Okay, now we got Omi, or is it Oh My? Now I'm doubting all my considerations of people's names. Oh My, Winter Rum by Oh My. Omi. Okay, here we go. Oh My. Omi, Oh My. And that's the end. That was cool. Nice one, Omi. Really like that feel. Yeah. Melody was nice. I can remember it. I want to say needed a break at some point to digest what I had heard. So much over and over and over and over and over and over, you know, that I wanted like at least a quarter note or like a half note pause somewhere so I could be like, that was something. I kept trying to like put a lid on what I was hearing, so to speak, and it would just continually go. But I liked the feel of it, and I liked the note choices, the chords, the mix was nice too. It was really interesting kind of blend of elements overall. It had some crazy ass chromatic thing there midway through that was fun to listen to. Yeah, nice job. I like that. I'm a big fan of like surprise endings. That one was a little bit odd to my taste in terms of like where I left off. I don't know why. That's all I can say. It was great though. Nice vibe. Nice instrument too. Like what's, I mean, I'm assuming that's a VST of some sort unless you play that or know somebody. What was that? Last up, we have Joshua. Fake it till you make it. Okay, here we go. That was cool. Nice work, Joshua. I like that. The drums go hard. Holy moly. Needed some bass. I can't even sing that note. The melody was good, but again, it's similar to Goose and Roger. It's kind of one flavor, like a little arpeggio. Was that what it was? Can't remember what the last note was now. Anyway, yeah, nice vibe though. Just wanted some bass in there and maybe a bit more changes, harmonic changes moving on. But generally speaking, the mix sounded good. It was big. I assume there's some kind of drum loop. Sounded like hella compressed. Yeah. Nice work, Joshua. You've submitted one before? No, maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, lots of new ones. Omi, yes. And Connor also, first entry, I think. Joshua, I can't remember. Anyway, that was great, everybody. That's it. I think that's all the uploads. Yep, that's 24 tracks. Not first entry, yeah. I didn't think. I thought he had done last time as well. Way to go. That was cool. There's a lot of variety in there. So I'm going to upload all these to the SoundCloud today. Then I will post the voting, which will be open for, let's say, a week. Please get your votes in. I hope you took notes. If you didn't take notes, you're going to have to listen back through all of them. Oh, my thing is unplugged. I can't go all of them. Yeah. So you're going to have 3 votes. You're going to vote for your 3 favorites, and then everyone's going to do that, and then eventually we're going to see who the winner is. That winner is there's going to be a new channel created in the Discord that's going to be just for the Sonic Sorcerer. It's going to have his bio pic, it's going to have his bio, and it's going to have your song with your name, a link to whatever you want, your website, your SoundCloud, your YouTube, your MySpace. Could be your MySpace, could be your Facebook account, wherever you want people to go to see, the genius that you are. Then that's going to remain there till the end of the season. We're going to have a new one of these. And then at that point, whatever that melody was that is the winner of this one, everyone is going to take that melody, which I'll give in a MIDI format, and then they're going to have to use that to create a whole new composition that represents spring for the Sorcerer. But you could change the tempo, you can change the key, you can even change a few notes, push things around a little bit. But yeah, that's what's going to happen. And then that person will have the top spot, let's say, in the Sonic Sorcerer channel. And then every winner will be added to a playlist that will be all of the themes going forward. We'll have a playlist of all of the winning themes. Also, you're going to get a, a special role in the Discord if you win. Because who doesn't want a special role? A special color, special little doohickey next to your name. Isn't that what life's about? You want it to link to your OnlyFans. Great. Hook me the link, please, even if you don't win. To GitHub. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be it. This was for our 1,000 members in the Discord, by the way. This was not just out of the blue, random. This happened because of that. 1,000 members in the Discord. Can you believe it? So thank you all for making the place wonderful and beautiful and supportive and everything that is good. It's a wonderful place to be. I just love it. I love talking with all of you. We're going to have some meetings coming up. So if you don't know, we have weekly hangouts in the Discord. So on Wednesday at 12 p.m., which is basically right now, Pacific time, we have a live hangout chat session. That time is designed for people who are European, but anybody can join. And then again, Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, we also have that. That's every week. Next Sunday at this time, like the time that this started 2 hours ago, we're going to have a new community event. Last time we had a community event where it was a listening party, which was a lot of fun. People could submit songs and we just hung out and listened to them together and talked about them and whatever. We're going to have a different community event this coming Sunday. And tomorrow, and there's so much to say. Tomorrow we're going to have a new challenge. A new challenge. And let me just see. Oh, I can't. Keyboard. I can't use my keyboard. Oh my God. I was going to like read out these challenge ideas for you and maybe we were going to talk about it and vote on it or something like that. Now that this is all gone to hell, I'm not going to do that. And I'm just going to pick one and you're going to deal with it. That's what's going to happen. The hyperglitch challenge. Well, you can make that into any challenge, I think, right? Make any challenge into that. Okay, that's it. Stay tuned for that tomorrow. New challenge. And then maybe I'll be streaming this week sometime, some personal music. I have a lot of music I want to finish, so I'll try to do that. Otherwise, see you on Wednesday if you can be there, Friday if you can be there, Sunday. I'm going to post about that as well. Community event, don't forget about that. Lots of fun stuff happening. So hope to see you all in the Discord. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your submissions. I'm very much looking forward to seeing who wins this challenge. I hate saying it wins. You're not winning. I mean, are you winning? Okay, fine. Maybe you're winning in this one. Anyway, talk to you all soon. Have a great rest of your day wherever you are. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.